Hi and Assalamualaikum. Welcome to our group videos presentation. Today, my group and I will be presenting our group project for subject CSC246. Before that, let me introduce our presenter for this video presentation, which is our group mate for this project. The presenter for this group project is me, Liyana Binti Ahmad Nazmi, Najihah Husna Binti Ahmad Tanusi, Shakira Afiqah Binti Ariff Shah, and Siti Hajar Binti Muhammad Shukor. Without further ado, let's get started.
Assalamualaikum. I'm Shakira and I will explain how a new user can create their own account. So as you can see here, the first thing the user will see is the login form. So here, as you can see, it will ask I'm not registered. So you can create an account, just click this. So it will bring you to a sign up form. So here you can insert all your data. So as you can see, I can put my name and this is the email, and then create password. Then you have to confirm the password. Take the same password or else it will not be safe. And then you need to agree to the terms and conditions. Just take this and then sign up. So as you can see here, the data has been saved. So now I will check in the database. Here is our database. So as you can see here, the new data has been saved in this table. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Najihah Binti Ahmad and I'm from CS1. Now I will show the flow and demo for learning form, user, staff, and admin. First of all, I will show the learning form for user. Here the learning form page. So I will put the email and password from the database that have been added. And I will try this one. And then hit the login button. Okay, and then yes, successful, and we go through the home page. The I will show for admin and staff. For admin and staff, we doesn't have a register form because their ID and password will be given. So here I will try the staff first. Okay, here we can the online. So I will do a new data. Insert a new data. Insert. So first, insert the staff ID. And then the staff name. And then password. and then the age, the email, and the number, staff number. Then see the code web page. Yeah, so it's successfully added. So when we go to browse, and it has been added. So when we go to the login staff form, you just have to keep in the staff ID and staff password. Okay, so now we try the admin. Yeah, we insert the new one. So the admin ID, admin name, admin password, admin age, admin email, and last admin number. Okay, so now, yeah, it has been successfully added. So here, yeah, it is successfully added. So that's all from me. Thank you.
So start from here. I'm going to continue from the previous step, which is after customer have registered and log in into their website. So customer will reach home page. So this home page is nothing to do. They just have show your name, a menu button on the top, which is we have home, menu, reservation, order, about us, and logout. So logout is something that you will log out from the system. About us is simply just show the info of the restaurant. So this is the restaurant view, the table view, and the map where Santan Asian has been located. This is the info of the restaurant. Contact us. We will provide website, phone number, and the email. So Next, I'm going to show you the menu page. So this menu page is unresponsive page, which is it's only show you the name of the food, the name of the meal, description of the meal, and the price. So they have several meal here that the customer can try to decide whether they want or not. We have a several category, which is a value meal, which is a set meal, combo meal, which is a full dish or a full plate meal, snack, and dessert, and lastly is a drink. So when the customer already decide what they're gonna order, they can proceed with the main features of this system, which is reservation. So this reservation and order will automatically connect on the line, but I will show you the order first. So this is the order page. As you can see, they have a same meal that you can find in the menu. But what is the difference here? You doesn't have a description of the menu, description of the meal, but you will have a add to cart button. Just what kind of amount meal that you need, and simply just add it, and here is the meal. So add as much as you can. There's no maximum meal selected for the customer. So on this page we have 3 different of button. The first one is a remove button. So remove button will only remove that specific meal. So I'm going to try to remove a family bundle. So now it's already removed only for family bundle. Now I'm going to use this clear button, which is this clear button will clear all of these 3 meals. So now we will back at the beginning, it will be empty. So I will choose again to show you the last button. So this is a total price for the meal. If you added 2, for amount of 2, it will calculate automatically for 2 amount of dish. So this is a total price that a customer need to pay. And the last button is a payment. When a customer choose payment, it will bring the customer to the payment page, this is a reservation ID. So the customer who start here doesn't through a reservation form yet. So just go back, go to the reservation. So this is a family bundle, burnt cheesecake, and couple set that customer already choose, but it's okay, just leave it here. It will save for the customer. Now we proceed with the main features, which is the reservation. So this is a reservation ID. It will provide by the system, and for the name and the email, it will be inserted automatically by the system by follow what the customer have been insert on the register form. So I will customer need to complete the form, which is the phone number. Doesn't need to put dash. For the date of the reservation, customer just needs simplify, just click on the calendar symbol, just choose the date. This is a slot time, so customer just can show on the slot that they can choose. And number of people, so the minimum number of people is 2. Customer usually put more than 2 people, so in this time I'm gonna choose 5. This clear button form, which is it will automatically clear all the input that customer have already inserted. So I'm proceed with the save reservation. So customer needs to remember the 16. They will show again data has been saved. So the reservation already have been noted by the system. So this is the name, email. The customer just need to check whether it's correct or not. Next, we just go through with the next button because everything was correct. As you can see, it's automatically linked with the order form, which is the order page. And this 3 type of mail is still right here because your customer, some of the customer may do a order first and some have to do a reservation first. It doesn't matter. You will always be connect each other. So now we start with payment. So as you can remember, before my reservation ID was 16, and this is the name of card. So usually customer need to put a full name, but I will just do a basic one. For the credit card number, just put your own. Just choose a card that you want to deduct from. The month of the card expired, the year, and the CVV, which is the number at the back of your card. So after complete this form, I'm gonna continue to check out. So payment is successful. It will automatically deducted from your account. So customer will need to print the receipt. So click on the receipt button. This receipt will be used as the proof or evidence if there have any problems will happen soon. So we also have put a reminder here with the star symbol. Please save or print receipt as an evidence so that customer won't forgot to save this. We have time and day of the reservation made or the payment made. So this is the reservation detail, same as what the customer have been choose, and at the bottom we have a meal receipt, which is what kind of quantity, what kind of meal, how many you choose, what is the price, and the total price. So we have a lockout button, but before we lockout button, we already said on the top of the receipt, customer need to print it out. So to print it, just go on the right side, choose print. Customer can choose either want to save it as a PDF and show us online, which is through a phone, or they can just simplify, just print it and show the paper on us. So just print, or you can just save as a PDF like this and save in the folder. So now that's it. After done everything, customer just need to log out from here. So we're gonna start back with the login form. So that's all for the customer manual, which is the customer features that they can do. Thank you. Okay, so we will continue with the coding explanation. So for this section, I will choose card.php page and I will explain about this coding. So it start with PHP session start, and we will include dbcon.php. dbcon is the page where this all coding will be connected to the database. So as usual, we have a style, the title, which is the web page will be show as reservation, and all this is a style, is a layout for this page. So card page has been divided into two-sided, which is the right and the left side. So we're gonna start with the right side first. So this is the background class, which has been set as a green color. All this is a navigation, the menu button on the top of the website. And now we will start with the add to cart section, or we will post add to cart add to cart button, and we'll use cart session. So this is the what we call the function or the reaction of this page, which is when we click on add to button button, automatically it will add that kind of mail into the mail selected on the right side. So as you can see, it will call the mail ID, the mail name from the database. So this is where the layout has been set. Okay, so this is, as you can see on the left side of the cart page, there have the image, a name of the mail, the price, and that show in this form method. So this method form is post, so it's action on the same page, which is a cart.php, which is on the right side. As you can see, why we call the mail ID. That's why you can see the mail image, which is the image of the mail, the name of the mail here, the price of the mail. We use 2 decimal point, just 2 decimal places. So this type of mail name and price has been hidden from the customer. So number quantity, so form control, why we use class form control. That's why the customer can increase or decrease the amount of the mail. So the value is 0, so it will start with 0. The customer will edit what kind of they want. This why we choose the value is 0. This to avoid the customer they are unrealizing they have add the mail even they doesn't want. So that's why a value of 0 has been put here. So this is the button, add to cart button. So in here, name add to cart, that's why we will use this kind of post, add to cart. Then from that, we're done with the left sided section. We go into mail selected. After you click add to button cart, it will automatically add it into the mail selected table. So this is a table, which is the ID, mail name, mail price, and action. Action is the row of the button. So when we call a station card, so this is the output, or this is what have been inserted into the table after the customer click on the button. So this is a function of the remove button. This button only remove a specific or only for the chosen mail that they doesn't want, so we name it as remove. Next, this is for a price, a total price. This total price we will times with the quantity. So this is where the customer have choose maybe more than one amount of the meal, maybe 1, 2, 3 for the same meal. So we will calculate in here, and for total up to sum up all type of meal, then we will use a total price, which is here to show. Next, this is the clear button. Clear button, we use action as a clear all, which is when the customer will click this button, it will clear every single meal that customer already added in the meal selected. And the last one is a payment button. So this payment button will bring the customer into the payment.php, which is to start with the payment section. So echo output, that's why the customer can see all of these things happens on their page, because we have used echo output. All this is the output, and echo is meant to display to the customer. So how the action or the button will work. So here it go. Insert get action. So if the action is equal to clear all, we will use it unset the card, which is it will back as the beginning of the milk card, how the original, which is the empty table of the milk card. And when we use a remove, we will use the unset session card, but we use a key. Key here means on the selected key only, and we have set the key was the mail ID, so only the selected mail ID it will be removed from the table. Next is a payment. Payment is also unset, which is it will go to the payment section. So that's why when the customer gonna start do another reservation, another order, they will need to choose back what kind of meal that they want. So else, this is so if all this doesn't meet the condition, we will go to the else function, which is it will head it to the location index.html, which is the login page. So let me close the PHP. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, now I will explain about admin page. I will log in my ID and password. Okay, now we have entered admin page. We have profile. This profile is info that we retrieve from database. This is admin name, admin age, admin email and phone number. This is database, admin database. We have admin ID, admin name and password, admin age, admin email and admin number. For admin profile, this is the coding for admin profile. According to admin profile. Now I will explain about this meal list page. This is the list of meals that we provided for the customer to choose to add to their chart for the reservation. In this meal list page, we have add function, edit function and delete function. Now I will demonstrate all the three functions in this page. I will try to delete these white coffee meals from this list. Delete button, process to delete. So the data should be deleted from database. Food deleted successfully, and we try to add back the menu that we just deleted to the database. White coffee hot, price, and then choose the image of the meals. I just enter the drinks. White coffee hot. Meal category is drink. So add meals. Click back at the meal list page. Meal added successfully. So the new meals is added. Moreover, we look if we can edit meals. We can click at the edit meals button and enter new information. Let's say that I want to update the price of the meals. I will enter 5 ringgit. And I have to choose back the image and the category and update the meals. Back to the meal list page, we can see that the price is updated from 4 ringgit 75 cents to 5 ringgit. This shows that all these three functions is successful. And this is the logout button. If we click this logout button, we will go back to the login form. Meanwhile, for staff page, we have profile same as admin page. These data we retrieve from database, and then in the staff page we have reservation list. In this reservation list page, we have search button. This search button we can search the data from their reservation ID, name or by date of their reservation. For example, reservation ID is 14. I would say 14, search. This is the information about
reservation, where the reservation ID is 14. Let's say we want to search by their name. Let's say we search the customer name Liyana. Okay, search. Then the system will display all of the reservation under the name Liyana. Other than that, we can search by the date of reservation. Let's say we search 23rd of February. So no record was found. This shows that in this day there were no reservation made. I think that's all for me. Thank you.
So now I will explain about CRUD. There is create, read, update, and delete. And I will also show you the coding that we code to connect the database to the mobile apps. So first about CRUD, create. There are two pages that are able to create new data and store it in the database. So first is the sign up form. The user will key in their data and it will be a new data and it will be stored in the database. And the other one is the reservation form. After that, read. Read will be our login page. So the login page will retrieve data from the database, and if there are data in the database, then you will be able to log in into our website. And then about update. So update, as you can see in the card, you can add meals that you want to order to the cart. So this will be the update, as you can add data into. And then for delete, you can it is at the cart list. So as you add that meals in this, you can also delete it if you having second thoughts on not wanting to miss, so you just delete it. So now I will show you the coding that we do to connect the mobile apps into our database. So see, we go to the sign up as example. So as you can see in the blocks here, there is a URL to connect this this mobile app to our coding. As you can see here, this is the IP address and the file and the coding. So then I will go to the coding that we do. So we go to the sign up. So as we are in the sign up page. So sign up. First, we include the connection.php that is our database, and then all the data that needs to be that you want to insert in the database. So this, and then first we will check the data. If the data is already there, you will no need to create it again. So it will tell you if the data is already have in the database. So if you don't have to, it will input the data, as you can see here, insert into the user table, email, name, password, and this value is came from the input from that user enter in the mobile app, and then it will echo that the data have been saved. So that's all. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi. my name is Najihah Husna with Ahmad and I am from CS246. So now I will show you the flow and demo and the database for mobile apps for the reservation system. So let's start. First of all, I will show you the sign out form. So we have email, name and password. So if sign up, so we put the new email, new data. So okay, name, and then password. And then we have to click sign up button. Okay, so we show the data have been saved. And then we click the login button. And if you go through the login page, so we put the email that we have registered or sign up, and the password. Okay. And then I will try the wrong one, so we just delete this one and the wrong password. So if when I click the login button, it will show the login failed. And then so if I put the three email and the password and click the login button, okay, it will show the login successful, and it will go through the menu page. So in the menu page, we can see the menu, value meals, combo meals, snack, dessert, drink, and drink. Okay, and then we have reservation button. In here, we have to click reservation button and we go through the reservation form. So in reservation form, we have email, date, time for reservation, and number of people. So we put the same email, date, and the time, and number of people too. And then we click submit. So it will show the successfully reserved. Okay, and then after that we have to click order meals to go through the add meals. Okay, here we can see the list of the menu. We have family bundle, couple set, combo meals 1, combo meals 2, snack 1, snack 2, dessert and drink. So here, family bundle we have one menu. For couple set we have one menu also. So combo meals we have two menu. Combo meals 2 also we have 4 menu. Snack 1 only 1, snack 2 only 1. Dessert we have 2. Drink we have 5 drinks. Okay, then so I will try for family bundle. Okay, if I click this, it show us the price for one set family bundle, and the type we increase to 1 because we choose one menu. So I will try again to family bundle. I click. So here it will show the total for two family bundle, and here we show the two menu, two total of menu. And then we have to click the chart button here. So we go through the chart list. So here we can see the list of menu that we add. Okay, here we can see the menu, and here we can see the total price of the menu. So if we want to continue the reserve, so we have to click the reserve button, and here it will show us the pop-up. You want to proceed the reservation? If yes, just click yes, and we show the reservation successful. If not, you just have to click again, and it should pop up again, and click no. So reservation unsuccessful. Okay, lastly, I want to show the delete. So if you want to delete the menu, you just have to click the list here, either this or this. Just click the delete button. Yeah, like that. So it delete the menu. So after that, you will just have to go to menu, or you can just go to login. Then the reservation is added. Okay, that's for the demo for the mobile app. So now I will show you the database that data has been added. Okay, so if we can look here, refresh. Yeah, so here uh, the data that we registered is here, and the reservation that we made is also here, as you can see. Yeah. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.